Look, startups bleed money. You think equity funding is your golden ticket? It's not. It's a slow poison that eats away your control and your vision. You give away pieces of your company like candy, hoping for magic. But what comes after the money lands? Dilution, endless board meetings, losing your say, while your own ideas get watered down by investors who suddenly care more about payday than the mission. The reality is brutal. Most founders don't see that venture debt can slice through this mess. It's like an invisible weapon nobody talks about because it doesn't come with the shiny promise of millions in checks or headlines in TechCrunch. But debt? When used right, it supercharges your runway without robbing you of your company's soul. Here's the cold truth. Equity funding demands a piece of everything. Venture debt? It demands payment, sure, but with laser-focused deadlines and terms that keep you lean, sharp, and accountable. It forces discipline. It keeps you honest. And best of all, it lets you keep control. Not some fancy title or a layer on your cap table that will make your next round a nightmare. For founders stuck in the equity treadmill, the frustration is crippling. You raise, you dilute, you lose. Your vision gets fought over. Your fire burns out in boardroom politics and ambiguous term sheets. You get overwhelmed, watching your dreams slowly slip out of your hands while your ownership expires like a clock ticking too fast. But here's what nobody tells you. Smart use of venture debt flips the script. But it's not just about debt for debt's sake. You have to strike smart. Use it only when you know exactly how to build, grow, and hit milestones that make your next raise non-negotiable. Leverage the debt to avoid stupid dilution, to force metrics that actually matter, to make the business accountable to itself first, not just to outside capital. This isn't some safe playground. Debt is ruthless. It won't save you if you're sloppy or unfocused. But if you master it, it makes your equity raises cleaner, your vision tighter, and your control ironclad. No more begging investors for mercy or contorting your strategy to fit their whims. Your business starts running on your terms. And here's a killer insight. Venture debt introduces a brutal kind of meritocracy. You earn every cent. It's not a gift. It forces you to grind, to prove your worth. Unlike equity, where sometimes money flows just because of reputation or hype, debt demands results, fast. It forces the self into focus, detaching survival from flashy promises and dependency on investor fads. So here's what you do if you're serious about breaking the cycle. First, map your runway, milestones, and cash burn with brutal honesty. No fluff, no optimism. Next, identify where debt pushes you to sharpen your game, not just postpone the inevitable. Use it selectively. Use it strategically. Use it like an accelerator pedal, not a crutch. Then don't shy away from tough conversations with lenders. Ask the hard questions about fees, covenants, clause if you miss payments. Understand every piece of the deal before you sign. Be brutal about your ability to repay, but don't fear the repayment if it aligns with hitting the next big milestone that explodes your valuation. Finally, prepare. Prepare your team, your board, your strategy, to execute faster and cleaner than ever before. Because venture debt expects a performance you can't hide behind. It reveals who you are, founder or fool, control freak or cornered rat. This is your chance to outsmart the endless equity dilution cycle, to grab the wheel of your company with both hands and steer toward actual ownership, the kind that stays yours. If it feels like the system wants to drown you in rounds and deals that slowly kill your ownership and your soul, then it's time to fight back with something they don't expect. Venture debt, a tool for the ruthless, the focused, the founders who refuse to die by dilution. Get this right. Control your story. Own your future. Stop giving away what's yours before it's even built. The devil's in the details. And mastering venture debt means you win the game on your terms, not theirs. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and open the featured link to learn more.